Good morning, everybody. So Friday, we're at the end of the week. So after today, you get a couple of days off home learning to rest up. Today in English, we are going to be writing a character description of Jack. However, first, we are going to look at our vocabulary, our word for today, which is clattered. Not a word that we often use in our writing, but a good word nevertheless. So clattered, let's have a look. So this is the picture that links to the word. If you can imagine all the pans clattering and making a loud noise. Then if we move on to the meaning or the definition, so clattered could be a rattling noise, a loud disturbance. So if somebody's clattering around the kitchen, they're making a lot of noise. So a noisy talk or chatter. So that might be something in future that you might want to put in your own writing. So carrying on with the story, I'm going to read a couple more pages today. I'm going to try and work through it. We're up to the part where Jack has found the castle. So let's carry on. Squeezing under the front door. So you can imagine how big this castle is, the fact that Jack can literally squeeze under the gap of the front door. Squeezing under the front door, Jack found himself in an enormous room. Suddenly there was a bone-shaking clunk, then another and another, followed by the sound of someone singing, "Fee, fi, fo, fummy, I'm always counting money. Be it silver, be it gold, it'll make me happy, or so I am told." Sure enough, Jack could see towers of golden coins stacked up in front of an enormous table, and behind it an even more enormous giant. "Uh-oh," whispered Jack. "I'd forgotten about this bit of the story." But just as Jack and Bella turned to run, the giant spotted them. So he's made it into the castle, he's found the giant and all his money, and he has been spotted. But that's where we're going to stop it today. And today we are going to focus on writing our character description of Jack. So obviously we can use those pages, let's make my writing a little bit bigger, to link in a little bit of description from how he was going into the castle. So he might be brave, courageous, might be a bit crazy. You might think that he's a bit silly for going into the castle. However, I'm going to start my character description off. Jack is a young boy who lives with his mum, we know that, and Bella the dog. Full stop. Obviously Bella needs a capital because it is a name. He is kind, so I think he's kind because obviously even though his mum wasn't overly happy with the magic beans, Jack, he was ultimately trying to help. So he is kind and tried to help his mum by getting the magic beans. And then I'm going to go on to sort of linking it in with this part. Jack is a brave boy because he went into the giant's, so it belongs to the giant, so it needs apostrophe for possession, the giant's castle. And then I'm going to put, he is also curious because he was desperate to find what was at the top of the bean stuck, full stop. Okay, read to check. Jack is a young boy who lives with his mum and Bella, the dog. He is kind and tried to help his mum by getting the magic beans. Jack is a brave boy because he went into the giant's castle. He is also curious because he was desperate to find out what was at the top of the beanstalk. So I've really tried in this to put descriptions. So I've put young boy, he is kind. What else have I put? Magic beans, so not just put beans, magic beans. He is a brave boy. So really try to imagine that you are explaining the character of Jack to somebody who has never read the story, they don't know anything about Jack, to give them a really good picture in their mind about the character. Think about your vocabulary, try and not use the same word, don't use the word nice, just because you can always find a better word than nice. And do your best, clear sentences, correct punctuation, and happy Friday, everybody. Thank you.